Well, according to a recent AAA survey, 2/3 of Americans plan to travel this summer. They have budgeted and saved, but still it's easy for even the best laid plans to get knocked off course. Local financial professional Paul Durso with Durso Capital Management is here to talk about how to avoid vacation budget busters. And I can relate to this because we're trying to plan a summer vacation, and we're a family of 4. And it could be super expensive, and it almost takes the fun out of it a little bit.
Absolutely. You know, I think that's where budgets have gotten a bad name. You know, budgets for everyday life are exhausting because you're dealing with them every day. But when you're going to budget for a vacation, I think it's an added benefit.
Sure. Yes, absolutely. Well, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons, when you're budgeting for everyday life, you're dealing with it all the time. When you're budgeting for a vacation, I think it's a reward because you're never going to find yourself in a situation where you're paying for that vacation for the next year.
Right, right. All right, so talk about some tips to avoid it being a budget buster.
Well, the first one is avoid costly cab rides. Cab rides 3 miles, 4 miles in can actually cost you $25 to $30 every single time you do it. So find out from the concierge of your hotel what's the cheapest ways to travel.
Okay, and you say don't travel hungry is the next tip?
Yeah, they say don't grocery shop when you're hungry. Same thing applies when you're traveling, because delays in travel plans can actually cost you a lot of money, because, you know, a $5 Happy Meal might cost you $10 at the airport.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, and the same tip for number 3 is talking about eating or food, right?
Yeah,
eat smart.
Eat smart. So what you really want to do here is, you know, you might find yourself at a hotel or a restaurant where, you know, for your lunch meal, you might get the dinner-sized portion, but half the cost. And if you're fortunate enough to find yourself in a hotel with a refrigerator or microwave, you might be able to take advantage of leftovers.
Oh, yeah. It's a good idea there. And what's the next tip? Tip number 4.
Well, sightsee for free. So one of the things you really want to pay attention to is, actually, this last weekend I was in Philadelphia, and I was able to see the Liberty Bell at absolutely no cost. And my parents live in Washington, D.C., and the entire Smithsonian is all free.
Oh,
so there are
fantastic.
thousands of exhibits, museums nationwide that there's no cost to. So with a little bit of extra research, you might find yourself doing a lot of things for free.
Yeah, that's a great tip. And we have room for one more tip here?
One more, and it's avoid the souvenirs. With modern technology, I think it's great that you're going to be able to, you know, price check what you want to buy. So one of the neat things is, I'm not saying don't get souvenirs, just pay attention to how expensive they are, because you might be able to find them online for half the cost.
Yeah, all right, so the shot glass thing, just, you know, try to avoid those if you can, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
All right, Paul, thanks for coming. This is great advice, especially as people are trying to plan their vacations this summer, so thanks for coming on.
Thank you.